It's the dead of night, and you're huddled under your covers, the glow of your screen casting eerie shadows across the room. As you scroll through the darkest corners of the internet, you stumble upon a tale so chilling it sends shivers down your spine. Did you know that creepypastas reached their peak popularity in 2010, captivating audiences with their spine-tingling tales of terror? But what exactly is it about these internet urban legends that keeps us coming back for more? Let's take a stroll down the dark, pixelated alleyways of the internet, back to the eerie era of the 1990s. Picture this: dial-up connections, clunky computers, and the distant sound of a modem screeching like a banshee in the night. It was a time when the internet was still in its infancy, but that didn't stop folks from sharing spine-chilling tales in the digital world. Now, imagine receiving an email from a mysterious sender urging you to forward it to 10 other unsuspecting souls or face the wrath of some supernatural entity. Sound familiar? Yep, we're talking about those spine-tingling chain emails that haunted inboxes like digital specters. You know the ones: forward this to avoid 7 years of bad luck, or send to 2 friends, or be cursed by a ghost of old man Jenkins. These chain emails were like the ghost stories of the internet, spreading from inbox to inbox like viral contagion. And while they may have seemed cheesy or downright absurd, they planted the seeds for what would later blossom into the twisted tales we know as creepypastas. But why did these digital campfire stories captivate us so? Well, picture this. You're sitting at your computer late at night, bathed in the eerie glow of the screen. The faint hum of the modem fills the room as you read a tale of terror, your imagination running wild with each word. It's like being transported to another world filled with monsters, mysteries, and things that go bump in the night. And just like that, internet horror was born. It was a time of experimentation, where brave souls dared to explore the darkest corners of cyberspace in search of thrills and chills, from haunted chat rooms to cursed websites. The internet became a playground for horror enthusiasts eager to share their spine-tingling tales with the world. So, next time you come across a creepy chain email or stumble upon a spine-chilling story online, remember where it all began in the shadowy depths of the internet's early days. And who knows, maybe you'll uncover a tale so terrifying that it'll send shivers down your spine long after you've closed the browser. Which brings us to the case of Ted Carver. At the center of it all is a tale so chilling it'll make your hair stand on end. We're talking about none other than Ted the Carver, the OG of online horror. Think of it like this: it's the early 2000s, a time when the internet was still a wild frontier, and Ted, a brave soul with a thirst for adventure, decides to document his harrowing journey into the depths of a mysterious cave. Now, this wasn't just any cave, it was a labyrinth of darkness, filled with eerie whispers and unseen horrors lurking in the shadows. But here's the kicker: Ted the Carver wasn't just a spooky story posted on some random forum. Oh no, it was something much more sinister. It was possibly the first ever internet ARG, short for augmented reality game. What does that mean? Well, it means that Ted's tale didn't just unfold on the screen. It bled into the real world, blurring the lines between fiction and reality in a way that will make even the bravest souls quiver in their boots. Now, let's talk about the story itself. Ted's narrative was simple, yet oh so compelling. It was like a slow descent into madness, with each blog post drawing readers deeper into the heart of the cave and closer to the truth lurking within its depths. There were moments of eerie silence, punctuated by sudden bursts of terror that left readers on the edge of their seats, craving more. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about the Ted the Carver was its impact on future creepypastas. You see, Ted's tale set the stage for a new breed of online horror, one that didn't just rely on jump scares and cheap thrills, but on rich storytelling and immersive experiences that drew readers in like moths to a flame. It inspired a generation of horror enthusiasts to pick up their virtual pens and spin their tales of horror, each one more spine-chilling than the last. But how did the platform rise? It's the early 2010s, and the internet is buzzing with tales of terror. But amidst the chaos, a dark corner of cyberspace emerges, a place where nightmares roam free and storytellers weave their web of fear. Welcome to Creepypasta.com. Now, let's talk about how this sinister sanctuary came to be. It all started with a group of horror enthusiasts who shared a common goal: to create a central hub for creepypasta content, a place where fans could gather to share their darkest tales and terrify each other senseless. And thus, Creepypasta.com was born, rising from the digital shadows like a phoenix from the ashes. But Creepypasta.com wasn't just a website, it was a community, a place where horror enthusiasts from all walks of life could come together to revel in their love of all things spooky. It was like a virtual campfire, where storytellers swapped tales of terror and readers huddled together, clutching their screens in fear. And let's not forget the role Creepypasta.com played in fostering a new generation of horror storytellers. You see, it wasn't just a platform for consuming content, it was a springboard for aspiring writers to unleash their inner demons and share their twisted visions with the world. From seasoned veterans to fresh-faced novices, Creepypasta.com welcomed all who dared to delve into the darkness. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about Creepypasta.com is its ability to bring people together. It was like a digital haunted house, drawing horror enthusiasts from far and wide to explore its shadowy corridors and unearth its darkest secrets. And in doing so, it forged bonds that would last a lifetime, united fans and creators in their shared love of all things terrifying. And have you heard about the Slender Man? Slender Man, the faceless fiend who's haunted our nightmares and sparked a frenzy of fear across the digital landscape. It's 2009, and the internet is abuzz with whispers of a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness, a figure known only as Slender Man. But where did this spine-chilling entity come from, you ask? Well, grab your flashlight and follow me into the depths of the internet lore, because you're about to uncover the origin of Slender Man. You see, Slender Man first emerged from the twisted imagination of a user on the Something Awful forums, who created a series of eerie Photoshop images depicting a tall, faceless figure stalking unsuspecting victims in the woods. And just like that, Slender Man was born, a digital boogeyman who struck fear into the hearts of internet users everywhere. But what made Slender Man so terrifying? Well, it was his enigmatic nature, his faceless visage, his impossibly long limbs, and his insatiable appetite for fear. He was like a ghostly apparition, appearing out of nowhere and disappearing just as quickly, leaving only a trail of terror in his wake. So, what are your thoughts about these stories? Let us know in the comments below.